Hello, I have made a public speaking announcement video. This will help you step into the spotlight with confidence, passion, and brilliance. And also, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go on. So number one, the first step of this would be taking the fears out of yourself when you speak. You want to pursue the true factor of a speech, which is clear talking and general understanding of the audience. Clear talking may be disturbed by fear, anxiety, and various other mental reasons. Because fear, sometimes you're scared of the general audience. You're scared of everyone in the audience. So that will distract you from the exact topic that you're trying to talk about when you're giving out a speech. So you want to understand the science behind your fears, because if you understand your sciences behind your fears, you can definitely face it head on. Because this is like talking to your fear. You want to know about it and how to resolve it. And that gives you mental confidence. And you definitely need that. You want to look at them practically and how they affect you. Same thing as being scared of the audience, stage fright. That's not a good thing for public speaking, because you're scared of the audience. Then how will you speak to the audience? Because that's the main reason for public speaking. And once the fears go away, you will never face them again. Because your brain has stopped triggering a response to this fear. Once you stop triggering that response, you don't feel the same after experiencing something with your fear again. The second one would be making the audience interested in your words. You want the audience to be connected to you. You want the audience to be listening to you. So you should understand that the audience has different views, opinions, and personalities than you. Because these views, opinions, and personalities, they're their opinions. They will decide if they want to listen to your speech and your public speaking. And that will be a major key point in this. And the audience may not be interested in the same things you discuss. So yeah, you don't want your audience members to start getting bored from it and start frowning and not paying attention to you. You want your confidence to show up in them. You want them to stay connected with you. And you want to structure a conversation. You want to have a strong conversation with them. That applies to everyone in the audience, not just one person, not just a group of people, everyone there. Because if you relate to your audience, then your audience will know that this is how they become successful. And they will be so attached to your conversation that they know everything. They're there to watch it. They're there to listen. Number three, the third part of it, would be looking at the audience's reaction to you. Because reactions, that is also a major role. Because reaction, you start off with an exposition, the start of your speech. And a positive reaction, such as a smile to you on the audience's face, would be a really good sign that you have sustained their time. Because they're smiling, they're actually saying, oh, he has general knowledge, he can keep on doing this, I trust him with this. And a frown would be, I don't like his style. I don't like how he's talking. I don't like that he's over mentioning a subject. And that would be a significant disgrace on their wasting of time. Also, a good tip, in my opinion, would be to look at the audience and how they feel before, during, and after the speech. Because you want to see the rising action of the speech, where you start to get more and more into that speech. You want to go and climax into the speech. So there will be so much going on in the speech that you want to create a strong bond between yourself and the audience. You want them to be, I'm going to listen to him no matter what. They will trust you with everything. And you want to put your audience before yourself. You're going to say, the audience's opinions matter. This will be the major success point of me. And yes, you need to keep a close eye on yourself too, but the audiences matter the most. The number 4, the fourth reason would be making yourself feel positive and confident and not just looking positive and confident. Because this is one thing that people overlook and they're going with the latter, just looking positive. And yes, you want to look enthusiastic, you want to look strong, you want to have that bond. But if you don't feel it, your words, they can understand that you're trying too much to be that person. You're just faking yourself. You're not feeling it, you're just showing it. And feeling positive helps your speech correlate with your mood. You want someone to be, hey, this is how the business started, not, hey, this is how the business started. He's doing it way too quick, and that is the reason why mood actually correlates with this, and feeling positive and confident, not just looking positive. That makes the conversation stronger. Thank you so much for watching this slideshow. These are very important tips that you should refer to in your life during public speaking if you want to start a public speaking career, or are you just interested in it? And remember, you want to be idiosyncratic and unique from your population and your audience, but you still want to have the same bond and tie in their mind, such as having the same topic, relating to them, and putting their moods and their relations with you first. You don't want to bore them. So 4 questions to keep in mind before you become a public speaker. Number 1, who's your audience? Number 2, what is your audience experience before you speak to them? Because same thing as I said, you want to know them. Because if they're mediocre before it, you can calculate the change between them. It's like an X and Y graph running up and down. You want to see their moods. And what emotions your audience displays after your speech. Probably a good way to express themselves would be clapping for you and smiling and having a good time once the speech has ended, because they know, hey, that speech was good. I actually feel confident in this person and his abilities. And he will pass over that. If the person that's given that speech has multiple speeches, he wants to recommend that speech to someone else. And that is the way that the people succeed in this. And the last one would be your audience remembers what they feel. If they feel positive during this, they have that memory inside them. They are clinging onto that memory and saying, I will remember this one. And this is actually lasting for longer than a normal memory which you have heard, because people tend to forget. And having a mood attached to that feeling would be, it's staying close to your mind. It's staying close to your heart. And those are the tips for public speaking. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave notifications on.